All right, shall we start? All right, so good evening, everyone. So sorry for the technical issue. I'm so sorry for that. Actually, yeah, I've been for a very long time, and I'm so sorry for that. So if you're in my class, then I would just give you a red packets for that. All right, but sorry that I cannot. Please join my class to get the red packets. All right. So today we are talking about number puzzle. So before started, so guys, have you ever tried any puzzles before? Yeah, you can just tell me in the box, all right? You can just tell me in the comments box and let me know about that. Yes, dear. So have you ever tried any of the puzzle first before? Maybe yes, maybe no, right? Okay, so let's just take a look at what are we having today. Yeah, so here we go. So first thing first, let's take a look at the review first of the first two lessons we have had. The first one about addition. We can try to find the what to make tens and make the calculation easier. Yeah, you can just show me. We can try to make the tens with good friends pairs, right? So we can find best friends pairs to make tens. For example, we can find 1 with 9. So easy. What about 2 and 8, right? What about 3 and 7? And what about 4 and 6? What about 5 and 5, right? Okay, so that's actually how we can do with the best friends pairs, right? So apart from best friends pairs, all right, sometimes we cannot just direct find out. You can just break down the smaller number to find the best friends pairs. And also, when we are doing subtraction, you can just find the same tail and cancel. That will make our calculation faster and much more faster, right? So this is about lesson 1 that we have been through. What about for lesson 2? We talk about the make tens method, right? So for example, for these 4 numbers, we have 24 plus 22 plus 23 plus 21. They are all quite similar numbers, so we can just try to make tens to do it faster. For example, for 24, the closest 10 is 20, right? So we have 20, 20, 20, 20 for all these numbers. But they are not big enough. So don't forget you need to put on a hat to make that number. For example, for 24, that is plus 4. And for 22, that is plus 2. For 23, that is plus 3. And for 21, that's plus 1. Then you can just add them up. Like for using times, super fast. We can have 4 groups of 20, so make it 80, right? And for the heads, you just add them up and plus a 10, so the answer is 90. This one can also help us do the calculation faster. And one more. It's about the orders of operations. So when you have the mixed operations, you need to finish all the brackets first. So after you finish all the brackets, you can just finish the multiplication and division outside the brackets. Then finally, we go to plus and minus. So this is the order of the operation. All right, so don't forget about this part. In the contest, we will also go through like this part. They have mixed operations to do. All right, so thank you guys. After that, let's come to today's lesson. Finally, we are talking about number puzzle, and I hope I won't overrun. All right, so here we go. Let's take a look at this one. Now, this is actually one of the puzzle, but it's quite easy to do, right? How can I do it? Yeah, we are just doing like 31 plus 23. How can I do it? So easy, right? That must be 54. So I decided to put 54 here. Am I right? Am I right? No, what's wrong? What's going on? Okay, I can see super long no. No, why? Why is it no? It is because actually for each of the box, we can only put one number. For example, for this box, you can only put one number. And for this box, you can also put one number. All right, okay, if I can only put one number, then I will start here. So 3 plus 2 give me 5. And then 1 plus 3 give me 4. Am I correct? Some say easy, right? And some say, okay, that's like that. But actually, no. Thank you, Zidane. No, why not? Actually, as you can see, you can do columns by columns, but starting from the ones place. So we should start from the ones place to do 1 plus 3 first and get a 4. Then we go to the tens place, the next higher place, then to get 3 plus 2, that gives you 5. So here are 2 tips for doing this kind of question. Each of the position, that means each of the boxes, you can only have one number. And then we can do it columns by columns, starting from the ones place. After we finish with the ones place, we go to the tens place. That's quite easy, right? Alright, so let's go to a practice question. For this question, how can we do? Step 1, dear, where should we start? Should I start from the tens place first? No way! Where should we start? Good. Actually, we should start from the ones place. Always start from the ones place first. Alright, so let's take a look at the ones place for this puzzle. For the ones place, that is a number plus 3 that gives you 8. So what is that number in the ones place? Well done. That must be... good. That must be 5 plus 3. Give me an 8. So here, that must be a 5. Well done, dear. I can see your answer. Excellent. Good. And what about the tens place? Yeah. Then let's go to the tens place. Look at the tens place. For tens place, it is 4 plus a box that gives you 6. So what is that number? It must be a... Good. It must be a 2, right? So here in this box is a 2. But after you finish this, guys, what should you do? Yeah, don't forget to check your answers, especially when you're doing in your contest. Make sure that you're doing everything correct. How to check? That means you invite Teacher Miu to cover the answer for you and do this question. 5 plus 3 gives you 8. And then 4 plus 2, that gives you 6. So look at the answer. Is it 68? Yes, that means we are correct. So that's how we can do. Starting from the ones place, find out each of the box, and then go to the next higher place to find out. Don't forget to check your answer when you finish it. Alright, so let's come to our practice question. For this practice question, I would like you to, this one is very easy, guys. So for this question, what do you think? Just now we already find out that we should start from the ones place first, right? Okay, so let's start from the ones place. The ones place says like a plus 9, that gives me 17. So I put it here. And then 3 plus 2, that gives me 5. So the answer is 517. Am I right? Seriously? Am I right? Not really. What's going on? Guys, don't forget, for each of the box, I can only put a 1 digit. Well done. I can only put 1 digit. So for ones place, 8 plus 9, that gives me 17. What should I put here? Should I put a 1 here or put a 7 here? It should be a... Good, because it's a ones place, so I should put a 7 here. So this is a 7. But what about the 1? It's not 7, it's 17. We still have 1 tens there. So where should I put that one? Can I put that one here? Haha. Obviously not, right? Can I put that one here? Obviously not, alright? Okay, cannot, because in the tens place you still have 3 plus 2, which means this one, we can only put it on the top to do as the carry over. Then we continue to do it. That's 3 plus 2, that give me 5. Oh, so the answer is 57. Am I right? No way. What's going on? Don't forget about the what? Don't forget about the carry over 1. Well done, dear. So there must be a 1 plus 3 plus 2 that give me altogether 6 again. So, guys, when you are doing the puzzle, like a vertical one, if we add up to 10 or more than 10, you need to do the carry over. Carry that to the tens place. Alright, this is the very, very basic one. Then let's come to the puzzle time. Now let's take a look at the puzzle now. Let's see, look at the first one here. Alright, that is, we have something 7 plus 40 something that gives us 86. Guys, what do you think? How can we do that? Should I start from the tens place? No, definitely not, right? Not starting from the tens place. We should start from the ones place. Alright, so let's start from the ones place. That is 7 plus a box that gives you 6. Is it possible? Is it possible that 7 plus one number, then you get a smaller number 6? Is it possible? Not really. It's not possible. So how? How can I do that? Guys, what do you think? Well done. Okay, I got different ideas. Let's check. All right. So guys, it is not possible that 7 plus a number that can give you a smaller number. What if this is not a 6, but a 16? Can you put the 16 in the one box together? No. That's why you can only see a 6, but the 1 is actually carry over to the tens place. It is because for each box, you can only put one digit. So you can only have the 6 here and carry the 1 as the 1/10 into the tens place. So actually, for the ones place, it is 7 plus something that gives you 16. So what is the something now? That must be a 9, right? 7 plus 9 gives you 16. So this is a 9. What about for the tens place? Now let's look at the tens place now. That gives you a box plus 4 equals 8. All right. Oh, so the box is follows because 4 plus 4 gives you 8. So this is 4. Am I right? Most of you agree. Really? Am I right? Let me give you some tips, all right? Don't forget to check the answer. So let's check. Let's check whether 47 plus 49, whether is the answer we want. So let's take a look. The first one, 7 plus 9, that give me 16. Don't forget about the carryover. And 1 plus 4 plus 4, that give me 9. So is it 96 we are looking for? Not really. Why not? Guys, look at the tens place. Are you really doing a 4 plus 4 give you 8? No. You forget the what? You forget the carry over you just did here. Don't forget about your carry over. So for the tens place, it's actually a number. That's not 4, okay? A number plus 4 plus the 1 carry over that gives you 8. Now do the parts you can do first. That is 4 plus 1 that gives you 5. So something plus 5 gives you 8. What is that something actually? That must be a 3, right? So that's how we can come to the answer. 37 plus 49 gives you 86. Guys, for this question, this one is very important because when you have more than 10, there is a carryover one on top which you cannot forget. So when you're doing the number puzzle, you need to pay attention to this type, carry over. All right, carry over. Now let's continue. What about this one? Now I would like you to try by yourself. I will just give you like 1 minute and a half for this question. Don't forget about the carryover. Let's try. Let me see whether I have correct answers from you. So far I didn't get any correct answers. Good job, Zidane. Well done. Good job, Jessie. Good job, Xiao Mao. Good job, Shandy. Shandy, you need to check a bit. I understand what you mean. That's for your ones place, right? Well done. Any other answer? Any other idea? Good job, CNW. Don't forget about the carryover, guys. Yes, Shandy. Good job, Anderson. All right, so let's go check together. Starting from the ones place, good job, Lim. So look at the ones place here. All right, you have 8 plus a box that gives you 5. Is it possible that A plus a box gives you 5? That you add in a number that you get a smaller number. Is it possible? No, definitely. Which means that it's not A plus a box give you 5, but A plus the box give you 15, right? Good. So that must be A plus 7 that gives you 15. So inside the box is the 7. Don't forget, dear, now you have more than one number, right? That is actually 15 here. Don't forget about the what? The carryover on the top for the tens place. So for the tens place, it's no longer a number plus 4 equals to 7, but a box plus 4 and the carryover 1 that gives you 7. So do the part you can do first. That is 4 plus 1 that gives you 5. So something plus 5 gives you 7. That something must be 2. So that's how you can get the answer. 28 plus 47, that gives you 75. Don't forget to check your answers, guys. So here you see A plus 7 gives you 15. And then for the carryover, 1 plus 2 plus 4, that gives you 75. That's how we can get to the correct answer. Are we okay with this part? So far, are we good? Easy, right? Easy peasy. What about one more? Okay, before the next question, let's come to the summary first. For the summary here, we have each position, we only can have one number. And step 2, we do it column by column, starting from the ones place. And also, if we add up to 10 or more than 10, you need to do the carryover. Right? Don't forget about the carryover when you are solving the puzzle. Thank you, guys. And let's continue to this one. This one is so easy. Now, okay, I know how to do. That's 9 plus 8 that gives me 17. Don't forget about the carryover. 3 plus 1 plus 2 that gives me 6. So the answer is 67. Am I right? Am I right? You can just tell me yes or no in the chat box. Am I right doing this question? Everybody agree that I'm correct? Gee, well done. Good job, guys. Open your big eyes. For this question, we are doing what? You are doing minus. Great. It's a minus. So when you're doing the competition, you also need to open your big eyes. Try your best to notice about the operators. Are you doing a plus or a minus? All right. So when you're doing minus, again, you should start from the ones place. So 9 minus 8, that gives you 1, and 3 minus 2 gives you 1. It's so easy, right? Super easy. Let's come to the puzzle. Now look at the puzzle again. We have 60 something minus something 5 that gives you 22. How can we do that? How can we do that? Shall I start from the tens place or start from the ones place, guys? What do you think? All right. If you agree that I start from the tens place, so give me an A. If you agree that we start from the ones place, that give me a B. So tell me in the chat box. Guys, what do you think? Shall I start from A, the tens place, or B, the ones place? Cool. Well done. Definitely, we should start from the ones place, all right? No matter what happened, always try to start from the ones place first, all right? So for the ones place, that is something minus 5 that gives you 2. So what is that something? So easy, right? Something must be 7 because 7 minus 5 that gives me 2. Oh, so easy. And what about for the tens place then? That is 6 minus a box that gives you 2. So the something must be 4. So easy. Now please check. That is 67 minus 45. What do you get? 7 minus 5 that gives you 2. What about 6 minus 4? Also a 2. So are we having a 22 as the answer? Yeah, so fast. Well done, guys. This one is so easy, right? So now it's your turn. Now for this question, what do you think? For the ones place first, right? Again, but 1 minus 3. Negative 2. Can you put a negative 2 here? Can I? Cannot, right? Cannot. How can you put a negative 2 in a box? Not possible. When the ones place is not enough to minus, what should we do? Great. You should borrow, right? right, we should borrow from the tens. Well done, Jessie. So let's borrow from the tens. When I borrow a 10 from the tens place, so now this is no longer a 3 but a 2. This is no longer a 1 but an 11. Now we are doing 11 minus 3 and give you a 8, right? Gives you an 8. And then continue. 2 minus 2, so give you a 0. So this one, no need already. So for this one, it's so easy. When it is not enough to minus, you need to borrow. You need to borrow. Let's come to the puzzle time. Right? Let's take a look at this one. Where should I start? Should I start from A, the tens place, or B, the ones place? Where should I start? You just tell me. Should I start from A or B? Definitely, we should start from the ones place, right? Good. So let's start from the ones place B first. So for the ones place, Anderson, okay, let's try. So for the ones place, that is 2 minus something that gives you 8. Ayo. Is it possible you take away something from 2 that you still get a bigger number 8? Is it possible? Not possible, right? If it is not enough to minus, what should we do? You need to borrow from tens. So now let's just borrow from tens. When I borrow from tens, that means I would take away 1 10 from the tens place. And then this is no longer a 2 but a 12. Well done. So this is a 12 minus a number that gives you 8. So what is that number? What should that number be? That must be a 4, right? Okay, so that should be a 4. What about the next one? Look at the tens place. So from the tens place, you are using a box minus 3 to get a 2. Seriously? Don't forget, just now, somebody just borrowed a 10 from you. So you still need to take away the one that you just borrowed out. That means something minus 3, that minus 1 equals to 2. Do the part you can do first. Minus 3 minus 1, actually you are taking away, well done, taking away 4. So something minus 4 gives you 2. That something must be 6. So we have 62 minus 34, that gives you 28. Alright, don't forget to check. Now Mio is going to check it out for you, alright? Like 2 minus 4, not possible. So I borrow 1 tenth from the tens place to make it a 12, and this one no longer a 6 but a 5. 12 minus 4, that gives me 8. And 5 minus 3, that gives me 2. So 28. Are we having a 28 now? Yes, that's what we are having. Cool. So you see, what about now? For the last practice question, now Amil will just give you like 1 minute and a half for this one to try. Let's go. Don't forget about the borrow or the carryover, right? So let's try. Well done, so fast. Good job, dear. Well done. Don't forget to check your answer, especially in the contest. I think I might overrun a bit. Just like my normal class. I tried my best not to overrun. So guys, please help me with this. All right, I have different answers. Please check, guys. Anderson, you need to try the question. Good. Okay. You still have 20 seconds, guys. Please try. Hi. So please try the question. 10 more seconds. Well done. Now let's check. Starting from the what? Starting from the ones place first, right? So for the ones place, that must be something minus 5 that gives you 9, which makes it not possible. Why not? How come a 1-digit number minus 5 that gives you 9, right? It's not possible. That something must be a 14, but can I put the 14 inside the box? Cannot, right? The 1 must be borrowed from the tens place. So this is a 7 and this one makes it a 14. And continue. Let's go to the tens place. For the tens place now, you just borrowed a 10 from it. So here it should be like 7 minus a box that gives you 3. So this box must be a 4. That's how we can get it. 84 minus 45, that gives you 39. All right. Yeah, try not to overrun. And what about one more? Okay, let's try this one. Try this one. Yeah. 1 minute. Let's do it faster. All right. If you have your answer now. Well done. So fast. Perfect. Cool. Don't forget, always start from what first? Start from the ones place first. So look at the ones place. What minus a 9? That gives you a 5. Well then, guys, that must be a 14 minus 9. That gives you a 5, right? But can I put a whole 14 inside? Cannot, right? So I can only put a 4 here. And where should I put the 1? That's not a carryover because we are doing a minus. This is actually where we bought from the tens place. So this is an 8. And then look at the tens place. Now the tens place just become 8 minus a box that gives me 3. So the box here must be, yeah, that must be a 5, right? So easy. In the attached material, I still have one more question for you to try, right? But because of the time, now I just have a little game first. So guys, you can just vote for my dinner tonight. So guys, what should I have for dinner? You can just vote for ABC. What should I have for dinner? Please vote for a correct one for me to eat. I don't want to eat anything weird. So guys, should I have A, B, or C? I have 5 seconds for you to vote. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So now I got most vote on A in YouTube. All right. So, okay. So we can have an A. So look at A. Seriously? I'm having a caters for my dinner? Oh no. Okay. Yeah, that's quite weird. Okay. So I'm having a caters for my dinner. Thank you. And later, let's see how. Okay. So continue. What about for this one, guys? This one is a bit tricky now. Let's see, when we have 9 plus something, that we have a 3-digit number. How can I do it faster, guys? Okay, let's start. We should always start from the ones place. So we do 9 plus 6, that gives me 15. Can I put a 15 here all together into one box? No, cannot, right? So here, I can only put a 5 in the ones place. Where should I put the 1? The 1 is the carry over 1, right? Okay, but now guys, we are having a 1 plus 1-digit number that give me 2-digit number. Guys, what do you think it can be? What can I have here? Good job, dear. It can only be a 9. Well done. And then 1 plus 9 give me 10. That is the only possible answer. Then you might say, Mew, cannot be the other one, eh? Okay, let's try. Is it possible to be 8? No, so 1 plus 8, that only gives you 9. What about this box? Draw a heart here. Not possible, right? So there's only one possible way here. That is with a carry over 1. We can add it up with 1 digit, 9, to get a 2-digit number, 10. This is the only possible answer for this part. So for this part, actually, we have a very golden shiny name that is called the golden triangle. Golden triangle. That means within this triangle, there is no number above plus a 1-digit number, then you can get a 2-digit number. It can be only a carry over 1 plus a 9, then get a 10. This is only one possible answer with the golden triangle. If so, let's try. For this one, dear, can you find out the golden triangle? Can you find out the golden triangle? Yes, definitely. Where's the golden triangle? Good, that must be here, right? If this is the golden triangle, that means there must be a carry over 1 plus what here? Plus a 9. Good. To get a 10. Well done. So you have 9 and 10 here. For the rest, it's easy for you to do. So starting from the ones place, 5 plus something gives you 2. Is it possible? No, there must be a 12. So this part is a 7. And then 1 plus a box plus 6 gives you 3. Is it possible? No, there is a carry over 1. So that means 1 plus something plus 6 equals a 13. Which means this one should be a 6. Alright, so actually with the golden triangle, you can do this question much more faster. If so, let's try this one. Guys, can you see the golden triangle? For here, I will just give you 2 minutes to do this question. Alright, this one is a bit tricky because now you have 3 digit and 4 digit now. So let's try by yourself. You have 2 minutes. Please try. Well done. Hurry up, dear. I'm waiting for your correct answers. So far, I don't have any. Yes, that's the answer. But what about the numbers that we add up together? Cool. All right, guys. Well done. Good job, Jessie. You still have 1 minute. Can you see a very obvious one? Cool. I can see most of you are giving me the correct answer. All right, so let me just give you a hint. That is the golden triangle. When you have the golden triangle, what it meant? That means there is a carry over 1 on top plus a 9 that can give you a 2-digit number 10. If so, look at this. Something plus 8 that gives you 2. It's not possible to be 2 because it can only be a 12. 8 is too big. So there is something plus 8 that gives you 12. Don't forget about the carryover. So there must be 4 plus 8 that gives you 12. And for the next one, that is 1 plus 8 plus something gives you 2. Also not possible because there is a carryover. So there must be 1 plus 8 plus something gives you 12. This one must be a 3. Right? Then continue. For the carryover, you have 1 plus 9 equals 10. So with the golden triangle, it is super fast. But what about this one, dear? Can you find out the golden triangle? This one is tricky. What do you think? Yes, actually, but this golden triangle is an upside down triangle. That means a 2-digit number minus a 1-digit number, then you have nothing left. It is because it just got borrowed a 10 from this part, right? Because we just got borrow a 10 to the ones place. That's why you can only use a number, a 2-digit number minus a 1-digit number and get you nothing. So here, that must be a 10, right? You borrow 1 10 out, so that must be a 9 here. So 10 minus 9, they give you nothing with the borrowed. So continue. When you borrowed a 10 from the 10th place, this is no longer a 3 but a 13. 13 minus something gives you 8. Where's that something now? That must be a 5. So that's how we can do, right? Yes, the golden triangle can also be an upside down one. So when you see there's a 2 digit minus a 1 digit and get you nothing, so this is a golden triangle but an upside down one, right? So let's come to the one last question for this one. Guys, what do you think? Guys, what do you think? Okay, I can give you like 1 minute to try, guys. Here we go. Anderson, let's check. Do the question. So fast, dear. Well done. Wow, cool. Let's check. Can you find out the golden triangle? Yes, once you find out the golden triangle, it will be super, super fast, right? This is a golden triangle, but and what one? Oh, Jessie, you need to check a bit of the calculation. Good. Last 10 seconds. Well done, guys. So here again, we also have a golden triangle, but this golden triangle is an upside down one, right? If so, that must be a 10 borrowed out 10 or 10 to the ones place, right? That's why you use 10 minus 9 that give you nothing, because somebody just borrowed a 10 from you. Then for this part is now 13 minus 4 that gives you 9. So that's how we get 103 minus 94 give you 9. Is it easy for you now? This is what we call as the golden triangle. It can help you a lot when you're doing the number puzzle, and we also have this in your calculation contest. So finally, let's come to the last part. Yeah, so just now you vote for me to have the caters for my dinner, but what can I use for my dinner? So now guys, please vote. What should I use for my dinner? Yeah, just vote for a tour for me to have my dinner. What is it? Yeah. Sorry for the overrun because of the technical issue. Sorry. So guys, what should I have? Okay, thank you. Okay, in the YouTube side, I have more C's. In the WeChat side, I have more A's. Oh, I have different opinions now. Okay, 5 more seconds for the vote. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I have more B's in the end. So this is what I'm going to have. Really? I'm using this one for my dinner? Okay, later I will just go and have the caters with these things. All right, so thank you guys. And before the end of this part, I would like you to invite your friends to join the STACC with you, right? As an SATCC, just now we already have all the 3 topic section for the calculation tips. So if you have any friends, please just invite them to join and have a PK with them. All right, this is one, and the other one is actually in our contest. We still have one very, very tricky question. It's called the remainder problem. That's what we did not cover for the past of the 3 lesson. So I would recommend you, if you are not the long-term course student, I would recommend you to scan this QR code to join our free competition preparation trial lesson for the topic remainder problems. Right? This is the question that we would come across in section C in the contest. So for those, if you are not in our long-term courses, I would recommend you to join it here. Yeah, all right. To join it here by scanning the QR code to join our free competition preparation trial lesson for the remainder problems. But for those, if you are my long-term course students, you already have learned that, right? It's not a very difficult one, right? So try all your best in the contest. All right. So thank you, everybody. In my class, in the end of the class, I will still give you a treasure box. So this is a treasure box for you. And thank you guys so much for the previous 3 days. Thank you guys, and see you guys in the contest. Yeah, if you don't know anything about the remainder problem, I would recommend you to join our trial lesson. It is for free, so try your best. All right. So thank you guys. Bye bye. See you on the contest, which is on next Wednesday. Bye bye.